You're watching Access LaPorte County, Channel 97. Coming up next is the September 7th meeting of the Michigan City Redevelopment Commission Special Meeting. You can find more information for this meeting at www.accesslaportecounty.org.
All right, good afternoon. We're going to go ahead and call the Michigan City Redevelopment Commission special meeting to order. Today is Thursday, September 7th, 2023 at 1 p.m. And we'll go ahead and start off with an official roll call. Ms. Dennis?
Present.
Present. And Mr. Cyranek?
Present.
And Mr. Warner?
Yep. Present.
And Mr. York?
Present.
Mr. Gertner is here as well. Today we're going to open up the bids for the trench interceptor portion of the Trail Creek cleanup portion or project. And with that said, we do not have any bids. We're going to look at extending the bid time frame.
Yeah. So look, if we just put that on the record, though, what are you thinking? What do we want?
That's what I was going to ask.
Just for, I know Paula, but I don't know you. I'm sorry.
I can show. I work for a company called the Indiana, Illinois, and Iowa Foundation for Fair Contracting, and we work with contractors in the area.
Okay.
And we just kind of monitor public works projects for compliance and.
Yeah, we've gotten emails from you before.
Yeah.
I say, none of your business. I'm just kidding.
Well, I'm hoping I can help out. So. You know,
your name for the record?
Marcella Konstak.
Okay. So what do we want to do? Paula Warren is from
Paula Warren's Office Mac.
Ms. Warren, is there a time frame that we have to get this thing installed?
Our time frame of desire is before winter.
Okay.
It needs to be installed before winter.
Okay.
So there's not an exact date, but it is a tight time frame. So I would like to request a week extension. So September 14th, if we can, we'll republish it.
Is a week long enough, or should we talk about maybe 2 weeks at a minimum?
I'm just kind of wondering here.
Who picked up the plans? Do we have
Typically,
a
a
list?
week is fairly standard. They can ask questions in that time frame if they get into it and have questions about the scope and intricacies of it.
We need to put out a notice, though. And that's what I'm saying. That usually has to be at least 1 week prior to opening.
That's true.
But we've already opened the bid. Does that matter? We can republish that we're extending it.
We could republish or send best.
Does that need to be 2 days?
That's fine, but it still needs to be sent 1 week prior to the bid opening. So there's a week thing involved there. And then, and you have targeted people, you have targeted contractors, let's just do that and let's just get that so we can get something. But I think maybe then the time for a bid opening then would be if you get, we're looking at sometime during the week of the 18th. I'm going to be gone that week, but I don't necessarily need to be here.
I'll be.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I just always come particularly for this project since I've been in it from the get-go.
So we'll renotice, extend the time frame.
When can we get notice out to you as quick as, can we get notice, we can put notice out tomorrow, right? Maybe?
In the newspaper, it would probably start on Monday because it has to be in by noon.
There is no Monday paper.
Okay, then Tuesday.
We don't have news on Monday.
That's right, I forgot our close.
Tuesday,
Nothing happens on Monday.
So Tuesday, I think, would be the earliest because they have a noon cutoff to get it published the next
So
day.
if we get it published on, then we could do bid opening as early as the 19th or any other time. If you think a week is long enough, we can get somebody hard targeted and to submit some bids.
Marcella, in your experience, is that long enough time frame to get the bids out?
I think I was just telling her, it doesn't depend kind of on design and how intense
Right.
it is and if it's the type of project. So, I'll get it out there.
It's specialized, there's no
Yeah.
question.
Right.
There's
Yeah.
not a lot of people that are doing this kind of stuff from what I understand. But just,
But I think in the focus of sewer utility work, it's not that
Okay.
specialized.
Okay.
No,
The
then-
specialized part is waste handling and contact with the contaminated groundwater.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was going to say, we got to build a trench interceptor. Somebody's building those.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I think the scope itself is pretty straightforward. It's just there's the nuance of contaminated groundwater.
Okay.
Do you know how many people, do we have any do we know how many people picked up the bid or?
At least 6.
Oh, okay.
Six. And we got no bidders on 6.
Wow, okay.
Highly specialist.
Okay.
We'll try it again.
The fact that nobody bid might drive them to say, okay, well, if there's no competition, I'm submitting a bid.
A higher bid.
And then we get bids or
Let's hope not. Yeah.
But the reality is, we've got to do this. Otherwise, we've spent all this time and all this money for the past 5 or 6 years doing absolutely nothing down in the Trail Creek quarter there. And we've cleaned it up, and we know we've cleaned it up. We spent all this money cleaning it up. But until IDEM says it's cleaned up,
Right. Then we get that comfort letter.
It's still worthless property. And we do have a developer right across the street that is chomping to it and ready to go. So, I mean, it behooves us to do this.
We have to do it, so.
You know, and it's not like the situation where we're putting good money after bad. I mean, good money after bad. It's no, this is going to be a
Money well
piece of
spent.
property.
Yeah.
It's a valuable piece of property. On right down Michigan Boulevard. So it behooves us to do it. There's no question about it. And so we do it. So the question just comes down is when we want to set it for the next meeting, and then we want, okay, so it goes out in the paper on the 12th. Do we want to set a deadline for bid opening on the 19th, or bid open, give it 2 weeks and go to 26th?
When are you back in town?
I think the 25th, or the 24th, that weekend.
I would like to shorten the time
Yeah, I
frame
think the sooner the better.
That way too.
to get this project
Yeah,
going.
you're thinking if the earliest we can do this is 19th.
Correct.
Is that what you want to do?
Because of publishing a week prior.
Right.
Yeah.
You want to do 19th?
That would be fine for me.
Okay. And if we get no bid together, you may say, another wasted trip.
Get a lot of windshield time.
You're okay with it?
Get rid of the whole series of it. That's fine.
And then when are we gonna open?
Well, then we'll open on the if we publish on the 12th, open on the 19th, and then I guess at that point, though, we're gonna have to have a special meeting so that we can actually award it. And
Okay.
that can need to be later that week. How much time would you need on that? To analyze the bids, I guess it'll.
Well, opening the bid would be the 19th,
Right.
closing on the 26th. Is that right?
No, well, maybe.
A week later?
How much?
Or the 28th?
It depends,
If you want
whatever, it
Thursday
depends on
again?
how many time you wanna come up here again, because that's, well, actually, she can, if she can analyze the bids, she can report that from
Remotely, yeah.
I think that, we'll have a document, she'll get me the one that they'd be recommending would be the lowest and most, responsive bid, so
Mhm.
she doesn't need to make another wasted trip,
Okay.
I don't think so. I've wasted her trips twice, and I'm gonna waste the third one,
Sounds like lunch is on you, huh?
Are you gonna stick with 12:30 receive bids, 1 o'clock open bids again? Okay, great.
And then we'll make an announcement. We can talk about it at our meeting.
Yeah, we'll report on this and get that going, so.
Okay.
If you're sure with that portal, that's what we'll do.
Let me just check your calendar, I suppose.
Because you should be here for the bid opening, but you don't, like I was saying, just appear by Zoom, then for the special meeting, we'll have to award it,
Okay.
okay? We'll set that then on the 19th,
Okay.
and when that special meeting will be.
Same time, 1
I'll
PM.
make both of those.
The trouble is on that one, well, no, because even for the bid opening, we don't need a quorum. There's a special meeting after that when we award the bids, we need a quorum.
Right.
Make a decision.
Yeah, as long as we just get maybe 1 or 2 people here, or at least one.
Okay.
That's what we're doing.
Sounds good.
Alright.
2 be nice.
So at this point, is there any public comments? Hearing none, we'll go ahead and adjourn the meeting.
Thanks, Ms. Walker. Thanks, Paul.
Thank you.
Sorry
Thank you.
That's okay.